Hello everyone, my name is Ben. How are you guys doing today? And what I have for you today in this video is actually a review of a Bluetooth speaker. And here is the device itself, but here's the packaging that it came in. Alright, this is the HMDX Rave Portable Speaker. So this is basically meant for audio purposes, like listening purposes. So if you don't want to deal with the internal speaker on your device, or more than likely on your smartphone, whether it's an Android device, iPhone, Windows phone device, or an iPod, MP3 player, whatever the case may be, they may have internal speakers. However, they're always not the best quality of sound, and not only that, they're not loud enough. So that's why you would find something like this. So here is the speaker itself. As you can see, you got the whole grill right here where the sound would come out, and you got some controls right here. You got the play pause button, you got a previous song button, a next song button, you have the volume down and then volume up button, and you also have two indicator lights right here, and one lights orange and one blinks blue. And then of course on the back here you have a micro USB port, you have a headphone jack, and you have a switch to turn it on and off. And of course you got two rubber feet right here. So that way when it stands on your desk, the actual device is not touching the surface wherever you're placing it, whether it's out by your pool, on your deck, or your desk, whatever the case may be. And with this speaker, you do have some documentation that it comes with a little micro USB cord. Now, as you can see, it is not that long, so if you are going to be using this while it's charging, you probably want to get a much longer cable. And as far as the size is concerned, this is 6.5 by 1.7 by 2.5 inches, and the wireless range for this is 30 feet. And I actually forgot to mention this, or I believe I did. There's an auxiliary port right here, so you can also connect this to a non-Bluetooth device. And of course, they did state that the rechargeable battery in here will be 4 hours. So now, as you can see, the device is pretty small. It's not the smallest thing in the world. I'm pretty sure there are much smaller ones out there. And as far as the material quality is concerned, it's made out of plastic. And of course, plastic, it's going to get hairline scratches, and this is a fingerprint magnet. So you will be have to clean this off if you really want to get rid of the fingerprints, but they're not going to be destroyed. Size is concerned, I do apologize for that. As you can see, here it is compared to my iPhone, and it's a little bit bigger than the iPhone in terms of the length, and of course, it's definitely much thicker. Now, the way you would pair this up with your device is, let me get my iPhone activated right here, is you can pair this with your smartphone, your notebook, or your tablet, whatever device that's capable with Bluetooth or has Bluetooth in it, and you want to make sure that it's on and it's in discovery mode. Now, as you can see, I have an iPhone 5 right here, and my Bluetooth is on, and it's actually in discovery mode right now, trying to look for any Bluetooth devices. So you're gonna go to Bluetooth right here, and here is the speaker that we're gonna be looking for, which is the HMDX Rave. And as you can see, it's currently not connected, and we're gonna make sure that the speaker is on. And as you can see, little blue light comes on, and you heard that it made a connection, but that's actually a connection to my iPod Touch 5th generation. Alright, we're going to try connecting this to my iPhone 5 right here. So I'm going to hit connect here. And of course, if you're using a different device, then the steps to get to your Bluetooth settings will be different. Now, as you can see, I have this is currently connected to my iPod Touch right here, and as you can see, connection unsuccessful. That's because what you have to do is, if you already have this connected with another device, you have to shut off the Bluetooth on your previous device. So I'm gonna shut it off right here, or at least disconnect it. Alright, and it made that noise that means it's disconnected, it's not currently connected to a device, and I'm gonna reconnect it with my iPhone. Alright, and there you go. Now I have a connection with the iPhone right here. It even says connected here as well. Let's go ahead and test out the sound quality, and let me pull up a song right here. Now, first of all, I did look up on Google or YouTube, whatever, and I did search for non-copyrighted content. Alright, but just in case, as you can see, this song right here is by Siren's Soul. I probably said that the wrong way. Nostalgia, and that's the song right there. And let me first start off with giving you guys a quality test of the iPhone's internal speaker itself. Alright, so now that you heard what it sounds like on the iPhone speaker itself, let's go ahead and turn this thing back on, get it reconnected with my iPhone, and just take a look up here. Alright, so it's reconnected to my iPhone, and let me just make sure that the settings is being transferred to my Bluetooth speaker itself. So as you can see, it is connected to my Bluetooth speaker right there, and of course with iOS I can change it in between devices, whether I want to do it on the iPhone or the speaker itself. And let's go ahead and hit play, start from the beginning. And let me turn this all the way up too. Now, as you can see, this is a lot louder than the iPhone itself right here. And not only that, when this thing is kicked up all the way high, it's going to be vibrating a little bit. So that really shocks me, because a little device like this can get that loud, and it can actually vibrate. Well, of course, they are all going to vibrate, but I didn't expect it to vibrate this much. And if you have like bigger subwoofers, or if you have experience with subwoofers, then of course that is definitely going to get a lot bigger. Now, as far as battery life is concerned, I can't really describe the battery life that much, because I did divide it out into sections where I would turn it on and use it for 30 minutes on the first day, and then the second day turn it on, use it for about 30 minutes, and that just kept going on. There was like 4 or 5 days where this thing actually died, and then that's when I had to charge it up. And you can charge this up through a computer, or you can use it through the USB adapter. Now, as you can see, this indicator right now is blinking blue, which shows you that it is connected to my device. Now, we have an auxiliary port right here, and I have an auxiliary cable right here, which is basically a regular 3.5mm jack. So I'm going to connect this, and as you can see, the light changed, because now that it turned red, it detects that it's connected through an auxiliary cable. So my iPhone shows that it's still connected, but if I try to play the song, it went back to my iPhone, and it even shows that it's disconnected. It'll show that it's connected at first, but with iOS you gotta give it a few seconds before it fully disconnects itself. Alright, and I can take this, plug it up into another device, so I could do it through the 3.5mm jack right here, and then play my music that way. Or I can do this with a computer as well, because most laptops these days should have a 3.5mm jack. So if your internal speakers on your laptop itself is not that great and is not that loud, you can go ahead and crank this one up, and then crank up the volume right here, or on the laptop itself. So that way, the only place where you would adjust the volume is through the speaker right here. Alright, and of course, if I disconnect it, red light goes away, and it's going back into discovery mode, and it's back to connecting to my iPhone right here. As you can see, I am reconnected right now. Now, the only thing that you got to be aware of when using this is this can only be connected to one device at a time. So as you can see at the beginning of my video, I had to disconnect my iPod Touch so that way I can get connected with my iPhone onto the speaker right here. Now, if I try to reconnect my iPod Touch right here, I'm going to do that now. Alright, so as you can see, Bluetooth did shut off. Let me turn down the brightness right here. As you can see, Bluetooth is shut off right now, and I'm going to re-enable it. And it shows that I'm currently not connected, so I'm going to try to connect to the speaker right here. And as you can see, it just keeps going because I'm connected to my iPhone currently. So what I'm going to do is shut off Bluetooth right here, and it made that noise, and it made another one. The second one shows that indicates it's connected to a device, which is currently the iPod Touch 5th generation right here. If I try bringing back my iPhone, going back into the Bluetooth settings, it shows that it's not connected on the iPhone. Why is there brightness? Okay. So you can see it's not connected to the iPhone, and it's connected to my iPod Touch. If I try reconnecting this back to my iPhone, it's not going to go through. As you can see, the wheel just keeps spinning, and then look at that, connection unsuccessful. So now I can use my iPod Touch and stream the audio to my device, my speaker. Now, keep in mind when you're doing this, you are draining battery life on your mobile device as well. But hey, you know, it's not going to drain that much unless if you're a really hardcore of it. I don't know. It depends on how you're using it. Me personally, battery life has degraded a little bit on my device, but it didn't degrade that much. And the only time where you're not able to use this, even if your device was connected, is if there are certain apps. Some apps may not stream their audio to the speaker right here. Instead, it'll just play through the internal speaker of your device, whether it's an Android phone, iPhone, iPod, tablet, whatever the case may be. Not all apps will be able to stream audio to the speaker itself. Now, what's it like to use one of these? This is awesome. This is a really nice device because if you're in an environment where you're unable to hear the speaker on your device that's all the way up, if you're at a party or something and you're all trying to relax, trying to have some fun and want to play music, this is something that you can look out for. Now, this isn't the best quality. I mean, if you heard that little test, it probably wasn't the best quality compared to like a Bose speaker system or whatever the case may be. And however, if you're just using this for personal needs or personal wants and not doing it in a big group environment, then go ahead and get something like this. If you're going to need something where it's for a big party and it's going to be in a huge area with lots of people, then you probably want to look for something that's a little bit bigger with a little bit more bass to it. And me personally, this does have a little bit of bass, but it's not something that you would find in a Bose speaker system or a Bose surround system. Now, as far as pricing is concerned, on the HMDX website, this runs for $39.99, and you can get this in 4 colors. You have of course, on their website, the black right here, which to me, it looks more of a gray color right here on the grill. And you also have it in blue, yellow, and pink. So you have this available in 4 colors. And you can find this on other places for a lot cheaper. And just keep in mind, when HMDX says black on their website, other websites, they may say gray for this one. What I currently have right here is the black one, but it looks like a gray one because of the grill right here. And so go ahead and shop around, and purchase links will be in the description below. As you can see, just by saying that, I do recommend getting a Bluetooth speaker like this, even if you're just somebody who wants to listen to music at home. Go ahead and get it. If you have the money, go ahead and get it. If it's a little bit too pricey for you, go ahead and look on other websites like Amazon. Amazon, depending on which color you get, may determine how much you're paying for, because there were certain colors where it may be 16 bucks, and then there was another one that was like, actually this one in particular, Amazon is currently selling this one in this color for $22.99, and then there was a green one for $27.20. And I did say green, even though I only mentioned 4 colors, because HMDX website currently doesn't show that. So there's another color option right there if you wanted to get it off of Amazon. And the blue one was like $18.97. So really, on Amazon's website, if it depends on your budget. If you want to pay for whichever color you get, go ahead and get it. It really depends on you. Unfortunately, Amazon wasn't selling them all at the same price versus HMDX, but a little bit more expensive. Alright, so what do you guys think about this product? Do you guys like it, hate it? After seeing this test, does it make you want to get one? Go ahead and leave your comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment. Also, in the description, check out my social media links, Twitter and Instagram. And I will see you guys in the next one. Go ahead and start bumping. Take care, everybody.